Okay, then in news just coming in, we had reported this yesterday right here on Sports Today, and that is exactly how it's really panned out. Remember, there was a crucial meeting of the Asian Cricket Council today in Dhaka, attended by Mohsin Naqvi, the head of PCB and also the head of Asian Cricket Council at the moment, and there were a few other board members as well from the Asian Cricket Council. Some of them, like Nepal, Sri Lanka and India, joined online for this meeting. But why was this meeting important? Because a call had to be taken about the Asia Cup. Of course, there were a few other things also on the agenda, but the most important bit was a call on the Asia Cup. And as we had reported yesterday, there was indication that the BCCI might give its nod to participate in the Asia Cup. And this becomes very crucial because many people associated with cricket had thought that after what had happened recently politically between the two countries in the aftermath of Operation Sindoor and the terrorist attack that happened in Pahalgam, India may not engage with Pakistan at a sporting or a cultural level. This is what was expected. Yet, against the expectations, BCCI has gone ahead and given its nod to Asia Cup. Remember, India are also the hosts of this edition of the Asia Cup. What they've also agreed to is to have Asia Cup in a neutral venue. Remember, after India refused to tour Pakistan for the Champions Trophy, based on that, Pakistan on many occasions has already made it clear that they wouldn't be travelling to India. And Asia Cup also has been moved out of Pakistan previously and held in Sri Lanka. So it was pretty clear that once India gets the hosting right, Asia Cup will not also happen in India. So BCCI has also agreed to have the Asia Cup in a neutral venue to make it convenient for Pakistan to participate in the Asia Cup. What is the neutral venue? That also we now know. BCCI had already kept a few venues in the UAE on standby, so they might use 2 out of the 3 venues that they've kept on standby in UAE. What are the dates of the Asia Cup? That's also roughly been decided. 7 September is the likely date for the Asia Cup, maybe till the 3rd week of September. This seems to be the window where the Asia Cup will be played. However, these are not the exact dates. Mohsin Naqvi, the PCB head and the Asian Cricket Council head, in consultation with BCCI in the next few days, will decide the exact dates. And the BCCI has kind of also given us indication that they will have the dates quickly because they want the sponsors and the broadcaster and everyone associated with Asia Cup to have enough time to get ready for things. These are just facts that I'm mentioning right now. Now, there's another important fact. BCCI, as I said, has already given its nod to the Asia Cup. They are okay to play Pakistan. However, the government permission hasn't come through. The BCCI will have to take government permission before going ahead and playing Pakistan. So that is the other thing. So this is not done and dusted that India and Pakistan are playing in the Asia Cup. There is another step to be taken for the BCCI. BCCI on its own level has right now agreed to play the Asia Cup. The government permission is yet to come on that matter. As and when that happens, whatever the government decide, we'll have the latest updates for you on Sports Today. Now going back to the matter of BCCI, and I must tell you that while I'm reporting the facts, this does come as a massive surprise that the BCCI has agreed to do it. Why do I say that? Because the build-up was such. BCCI till very recently had said that they will not even attend the meeting in Dhaka if you don't move the meeting out of Dhaka. Mohsin Naqvi, the head of ACC and also PCB, refused to move the meeting out of Dhaka, and despite threatening to not attend the meeting, BCCI eventually attended the meeting. That's another thing, that they didn't go to Dhaka, they attended it online. So that is the first U-turn that BCCI did. Secondly, we recently were going to have an India-Pakistan match in the Legends League in UK. That didn't go through because of the criticism that came about for the players, because of the backlash on social media. The organizers there said, no, we're not going to be playing India-Pakistan in the light of recent political developments. No India-Pakistan game. So the organizers cancelled it last moment. Some of the players, Indian players in particular, also pulled out of that encounter. So now you have this, which has just happened recently, just a few days ago. You know the current scenario. In all of this, knowing this fully well, the BCCI has agreed to play the Asia Cup. I don't know what their compulsions are, whether they are commercial compulsions or whatever, but for BCCI to do that, to put national interest ahead of commercial interest or whatever commitment that they had given, is another thing that I'm sure you would also love to comment on. Make of this entire situation whatever you might. Do let us know in the comment section what you think of BCCI's decision. But as I pointed out earlier, I've given you all the facts so far, and one of the facts is that the government permission is also required to go ahead with the Asia Cup. That's the latest on this front. Do share this video with anyone who'd be interested in this piece of news item. Do leave us a comment, as I mentioned earlier, because we'd love to know your thoughts as well about this decision that the BCCI has taken. And also let me remind you that subscribe to Sports Today, because there'll be many updates that will be coming soon on this subject, and we'll be the first ones to get you that.